Seattle. Over the past 5 years, the nation's second fastest growing city has become the crane capital of America and home to the third largest homeless population. It's easy to see who's at the top and who's on the bottom. I wanted to find the people in the middle to see how they're hanging on and trying to avoid being priced out.
We're in front of my current home, 1921 Craftsman, old world charm aplenty. Stained glass windows inside my father made. It's a beautiful house. It's the American dream. It's what everyone wants right now and can't get in Seattle. And I've got it, barely. I am Amy Marie Douglas, and I am an artist. This is the letterpress studio at the School of Visual Concepts, downtown Seattle. I get to play with letters, I get to play with ink, I get to get my hands dirty, I get to feel the things that I create. Technology that's 100 years old is clinging to life here in Amazonia, 2 blocks away from the Spheres. The things in this room, because of the equipment and the age and the wear and the tear, it is very much like this city, what the city is going through. It's the same type of thing. There's character here. There is character in Seattle, the Seattle that I grew up in. The little craftsmans, the Cape Cods, those things. We're losing that. We're getting all the gray boxes. They look exactly the same.
You think the character of the city, sort of at its core, has changed?
I do, definitely. It has. I think most Seattleites and natives that you would talk to would agree. That's not to place blame on new people coming here that just haven't adjusted to what Seattle is. I just think that there's a lot of pressure that comes with living here. We are all so stressed at how this has changed so rapidly. Because I'm a contractor. I don't have benefits, I don't have health care. And honestly, I make a good living doing what I do, but I don't make enough to pay for my own health care and pay this mortgage and pay the gas, the electricity, a car payment.
So a renter would look at you and say, she's so lucky, she owns her house. It's not that simple, right?
It's not that simple.
I know you thought about selling it, but where would that put you?
Well, if I sold it, I feel like once I sell it, I can never look back. I can never come back to Seattle. I don't think I would be able to afford to.
You couldn't get back into the market here?
I don't think I could.
And you couldn't afford rent?
Oh, God, no.
How much of your identity do you think is wrapped up in being a Seattleite?
I'm very proud of being a Seattleite, but I just feel like it's so different. I feel like I'm an imposter. And I know I'm not. I want to remember the place that I knew and loved as it was. This is Spud Fish and Chips at Green Lake in Seattle. Everything about this place is unique. It's been here since 1940. It's funky, it's tiny. It was just a great family place, and we're gonna lose this icon, this architecture, for another large box with efficiency units. This used to be the Food Giant. Today it is the Wallingford QFC. It's really no different than any other fancy grocery store. It was just kind of a neighborhood place, and you could focus on just doing small town things when it used to be a small town here in Seattle. So this is what it is now. There are magical moments in some of those places that no longer exist. My memories are going to be totally different than someone else's, but when that art can bring two different people together and tell two different stories, you're forming a relationship with someone that you never would have met otherwise.
How does your story end?
That's a good one. I think if I'm going to be realistic about it, I think it ends with me going elsewhere. Got to make a move to a town that's right for me. I can't afford to stay. I would compromise too many things that are important to me to fight the good fight and struggle to afford this.